Okay, can you please confirm, am I audible now? Just confirm me, am I audible now? Okay, now I am audible. So, okay, thank you for confirmation. So, once again, welcome to Scale Horizon YouTube channel. And you might be thinking, I started this 100 days hands-on challenge. And earlier I used to take session in the evening. And now for the first time, I am available in the afternoon as well. So I did this change because in evening hours, we are having lots of sessions going on. So we started ServiceNow bootcamp, so those sessions are happening. We are having mock interview sessions. Okay, so because of that, I don't have any available slot in the evening. So I decided to have for a few weeks I will be having sessions in the afternoon. Okay, so we are Skill Horizon and we are workforce partner with Salesforce. And if you or anybody in your circle, if they want to upskill themselves and want to become job ready, so just visit the website scalehorizon.org.in. And these are 3 steps learning approach that we apply. So we focus on the conceptual learning, we focus on the hands-on exercises and the real-time projects. And these are the QR codes that you can scan and you can follow us. Okay, so we have today's challenge, and this is challenge number 17. So today I have 2 things for you. First is DML statement and second is database class methods. And this is very good interview question as well. Normally, if we talk about beginner or intermediate, so in both the interviews, generally interviewer asks this type of question like, have you worked on DML and database class? What will be the scenario? So in today's session, I am going to discuss about this, and we will be implementing some implementation that we will be doing through DML statement. We will see what problems we are facing, and basis on that, we'll see how like database class can resolve that problem that we are facing with DML. So we will try to understand the differences between these two. Okay, so let me go to the developer console, and here I'm going to create a new class. So it is DML versus database class. Okay, DML I'm writing in small, DML versus database class. So this is the class name that I'm creating for you. And now we are going to implement. So first I will be discussing about DML. Okay, so public static void DML statement demo I'm going to implement. Okay, so before talking more about DML statement, let's implement one scenario where I will be introducing exception handling as well. So for example, if we have any account record created, if I'm creating any account record, okay, and I'm not, yeah, let's say acc.name equals to acc name, and this name I'm going to receive as a parameter from here. Okay, so this is the situation, and then I'm writing insert acc, right? Now I'm going to write a system.debug here before account creation. Okay, this is just a message that I'm going to display. So before account creation, this message should display, and after account creation also this message should display. Okay, so this is a situation where we have one debug statement we have, then we have this block of code which is inserting account record, and then we have another system.debug which is going to display some message. Okay, now if I want to execute this code, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to execute this. So we will be having a real-time problem, and then we'll try to fix it. So I'm going to call it, and from here, if I pass something, okay, if I'm passing test, so this particular code will be working fine. If I click on execute, and before that, if I check this checkbox open log, So if I click on execute, so basically logs will open and you will see code is being executed properly. So in debug only we have before account creation, after account creation, they got executed successfully. If I take you to the bottom and if we see the governor limits, so here DML statement 1 out of 150 got executed, one DML row got executed. So everything is working fine, right? So in this situation, if you are using DML statement, so it will be working fine. Now, what I'm going to do from here, I'm not passing anything, okay? And this time if I click on execute, so you will see a problem, okay? Here we have a problem available and it is saying required field missing, right? So it is runtime error. This is runtime error, and because of that nothing is executing. This debug statement, line number 5, line number 12, nothing is executing. And in the middle, this insert statement is failing. So now my requirement is, if this insert statement is failing, so only this statement should fail. Because of this, the code which is written above and the code which is written below, that should not be impacted. Okay, so to resolve that problem, what we can do, we have this try catch. So we can place this statement in try catch. Okay, we can have try catch statement, and if I write system.debug, then we can have e.getMessage. So whatever exception message will be generated through that through this get message method, it will be displayed, right? So what is happening here? We are just checking through try catch, like if this statement is working fine, then insert will be done. If it is failing, so control will be transferred to the catch, and through catch the error message will be available in the logs. But what will be the benefit? Because of this try catch, the above and the below, like this line number 5 and line number 17, or you can say before try and after try, whatever code we will be having, that will execute properly. So again, I am not passing anything here, no parameter. So this insert should fail, but we have try catch. So before try and after try, whatever code we are writing, that will be executing properly. So I'm just clicking on execute, and okay, I didn't save the code. So first of all, I am saving the code so that I can execute it. Yeah, so if I execute this, so I just executed. If I go to debug only, so you can see this before account creation executed, then we got the error message. It means try is failing, so catch got executed, and after account creation is also executing. So this way, before try and after try, whatever code we have written, that is also being executed, right? So this is how we can handle the exceptions. Now I'm going to create a list of account. Okay, so I'm going to convert it, and I'm creating list of account. So here what I'm going to do, so I'm creating new instances, new account, then we can say name is equals to test1. Okay, so here for two new instances, I am putting name test1 and test2. For third one, I am not putting anything. Okay, and they will be part of this list. So here I am writing insert account list. Right, here I am writing insert account list. Okay, so this is another way to add the data into the list. At the time of list creation, inside curly braces, you can add a few records. If you want to fill values to other fields like active __ C equals to, yeah, so this way you can fill other values also. So comma separated different values we can set. So here total 3 records I am adding into this list. So 2 records are having enough data, but the third one is not having any record. Okay, and insertion I am doing with try catch. So here what will happen? Can you tell me like what will happen? So I'm giving you a few options. So first option is you will receive an error. Second option is 2 records will be inserted successfully and 1 record will fail. So what will happen? You need to choose option 1. You will receive an error and no record will be inserted. And second option is 2 records will be inserted and third one will not be inserted. So just type in the chat option 1 or option 2. I'm just waiting for your responses. Let's see who answers. So option 1, error will be generated and it will be handled by catch and no record will get inserted. And option 2 is 2 records will be inserted and 1 will fail. Just write your response in the chat. So Chandan is saying option 1, Banu is saying option 2. Can I have more answers? Come on guys, just type in the chat. Nitin, you forgot to mention the option. Nripesh, insert will be failed. So Nripesh, I think you are saying option 1. Nitin, you are saying option 2. Okay, few folks are saying option 1 and few are saying option 2. So correct answer is option 1. Okay, correct answer is option 1. So there will be error generated through this insert and it will be handled by the catch and nothing will happen in the org. No record will be created. Okay, so this is the issue with the DML statement. So I'm going to save this code and if I execute this code, so logs are being opened. If you go to debug only, you can see here we are getting the error. Okay, and in org nothing will be inserted. If I uncheck it and if we see the logs, okay, here logs are available like DML is 1, DML rows are 3, but in org you will see nothing. Let me show you. If I go to accounts and I'm going to see newly records, those are created this week, new this week, nothing is there. Only one record that we created previously. Okay, only one record is there that we created previously, but other records are not available. This we created today only. Okay, so it means what is happening here? We have 3 records into the list. 2 should be inserted successfully, but 1 should not be. But in case of insert ACC list, it is not inserting any of the record. So there is a thumb rule. If you are using DML statement like insert, update, delete, undelete, upsert. So if any one record is failing, any one or more than one record is failing, then whole list will be rolled back. So those who are saying option 2, this is a learning for you today. Like in DML operation in a list, if any one record is failing, due to that whole list will be rolled back. Okay, now I want you to correct, like if you want to make it correct, like you want to perform this operation, like 2 records should be inserted successfully, and if one record is not having enough data, so that should fail. So for that we need to implement it differently. And here comes the second thing, database class methods. So today's challenge is to explain DML statement versus database class method. So DML I already explained you. So this way, if you explain to the interviewer, they will be having very good impact. Okay, so half of the challenge we have completed. Now second half of the challenge is to understand the working of database class method. Right? Yes, Bhanu. Through database class, partial success and partial failure we can achieve. Right? And this is very good interview question that is generally being asked by the interviewers. So now I'm going to copy and paste it. So it will be database class demo. Okay, and I'm leaving it as is. Try catch. So in case of database class, try catch is also not required. Okay, so what will happen? Here I'm going to use database dot insert and I'm passing ACC list, and here we need to pass one parameter that is known as false. Okay, so it will, if you pass this false as a parameter, so it will be working partial success and partial failure, right? So with this database.insert, like prior to this, whatever code you are having, and after database.insert, whatever code you will be having, that will be executed. And in database.insert also, whatever records are like ready for successful insertion, they will be successfully inserted. And the records which are not available for successful insertion, they will not be inserted. Yes, Nitin, it is like rollback and commit concept. So in database statement that happens, right? So now I'm going to execute this method. So in this method, you will see 2 records will get created and 1 will fail, right? And later on, what we can do, we can also track which record got inserted successfully and which record got failed. So that also we can do. But before that, what we are going to do, I'm going to execute this method. Okay, this string ACC name, this is not required now, so I'm removing it. We don't need to pass anything from here. So I'm going to save the class. Okay, and right now if I go here and check new this week, so we have only 1 record. Okay, I'm pinning it because I need to refresh, so I want this list view always. So right now in this list view, we have only 1 record. Now, the moment I execute this particular code, so you will see automatically 2 records will be created and 1 will fail. So I'm going to execute it. So if we check the debug only, so before, after, both are executed successfully. There is no error message also displayed. So I'm closing it. Now I'm going to check. So I'm refreshing it. So I have 2 more records, test 1, test 2. Okay, so total 3 records are there. This third one didn't create and it is not throwing any error as well, right? So these 2 records which are successful, like which needs to be created successfully, they are created, and the third one got failed, right? So this is how like you can defend your answer in the interview. Now, if interviewer asks you like, can we see which record got inserted successfully and which got failed? Do we have any mechanism there? So you can say yes. We can store the response of this database.insert. So we can create a list of database.saveResult. Okay, this way we can store the data. So database is a namespace and SaveResult is a class. And here we are storing this particular information. Now what I'm going to do, I can implement a for loop on database. Right, so here we can say if sr dot is success. Okay, so what will happen? We have 3 records in this ACC list. Okay, so in ACC list, in whatever order we have data, so in the same order, their responses will be coming into this SR list. So SR list will be having response of record test 1, then test 2, and the third one which is not having any field specified. Okay, so if you are passing a list into the insert method, so whatever order we are having there, so in the same order we receive the response in the result list. And then one by one we are fetching the data here in the SR. Now what we need to do, we need to check whether it is successful or not. If it is successful, we can display the ID. So we can say record ID, and here we can write sr.getID. Right, so this is the method of save result, right, that we are using. And here we can have else part. So in else part, what will be happening? In else part, we can have the error messages. Okay, so what you can do, you can write else, and here you can show system.debug. Then we can show the error messages. So you can write SR here. Okay, through SR you can get the error. So I'm going to get all the errors. Right? Yeah, this code is saved. Now if I execute it again, so again 2 more records will be created, and about 3 records details will be available in the logs. So I'm going to execute it. So the moment I execute, you will see log will open, and in the log we can see the results. So it is showing before account creation, okay, before insertion, whatever code is available that is being executed. Then we have a record ID of 2 records, and then we have the error for the third one, okay, it is showing all the error messages here, and then after account creation. And if I go here and refresh, now you will see total 5 records. Okay, 2 more records are created. So this is how with the help of database.insert, like database class methods, with the help of those we will be able to implement this solution. So I'm going to close it now. If I zoom in, so now I hope you are able to understand the differences between DML statement and the database class method. Now if you want to see more methods, so you can simply search for database class in Apex. You can open database class, and this is an official Salesforce document, so you can rely on this, and here you will find in this database class we have lots of methods available. Okay, so you can go through with these methods. So instead of using DML statement, sometimes we need to prefer database class methods so that we can do partial success and partial failure options. So these many methods are available that you can go through. So as per your need, you can use these methods. And this is very good interview question. Generally in every interview, interviewer asks this question. So this is a common question that you need to prepare. So I just prepared this particular challenge for today's session. I hope you liked it and your concept got clear. I will be having another session. So in hands-on challenge number 18, we'll be having some different problem. So what I'm trying to do in some of the challenge, I'm going to discuss the concept. In some of the challenges, I'm going to have a problem where we can do the implementation. Okay, so right now we are focusing on the Apex and trigger along with the test class. So I have a few more sessions on that. Then I will be picking asynchronous Apex. So I will pick each feature like future method, batch Apex, queuable, and schedule. So in every session we'll be discussing about that. We'll have some examples. So we'll be implementing those so that you understand, right? So this is all about this particular session, and these are the QR codes. If you want to follow us, you can just scan and follow us. Okay, so thank you so much for joining today's session, and I will be having one session tomorrow as well, and that session will be having different challenge. So see you tomorrow same time. Tomorrow also I will be having the session at same time. So I'm keeping these sessions crisp so that to the point we have the discussion and you can brush up your learning. I hope these sessions are helping you, and if you want to spread the word, you can take the screenshots. Lots of folks are doing already, so you can take the screenshot. Don't forget to take the screenshot of the thumbnail, and do share on the LinkedIn so that more and more professionals, those who want to revise all the concepts. So 17 sessions are done. So by the time 100 sessions will be happening, so whoever is following this particular series, they will just go through and they can brush up their knowledge so that they can prepare for the interviews. Okay, thank you. Bye everyone. See you tomorrow.